haven't spoke publicly of any opinion with the school closing, the situations that we're in, but today our governor in New York, Cuomo, announced that schools will be closed for the rest of the year. So I'd like to speak out at this time. I am a teacher doing distance learning and reaching out to my students every day, 5 days a week, and I'm also a parent of one child in 6th grade. And my husband is home and I'm working from home. So that is our situation and where I can identify with. I'm seeing a lot of sadness and a lot of bitterness over the fact that we're teaching from home and doing the distance learning. And I would like to encourage you all to look at it differently. Instead of being disappointed that we are not in the building and are not seeing our friends and are not having senior years the way that we expected, we're having different blessings come our way. It is not a happy time in our country. There's a lot of sadness and things happening, but I don't think distance learning is one of those. I think distance learning is an opportunity to reach out to families and students in a different way than we've ever been able to before. I've come to know my own child also, all of her learning styles, her abilities, her desires, in a much better way that helps build a foundation for us as we move forward. When I get a phone call from college of, I don't know how to do this and I'm struggling with this test to study, I'm going to remember back in 6th grade, how did we study for tests and what worked? And not only that, as she goes forward, I can communicate with her because I know who she is as a student, and we have worked through this unique format of distance learning. I also have other students that I'm doing some tutoring sessions with, and we're communicating through Zoom, and I've gotten to know their abilities in ways that I never could. When you're working every day for 25 minutes to 30 minutes with an individual child, you come to know them in totally different ways to help them. And from these aspects, distance learning is a true blessing. Another aspect is when we walk through storms, we become stronger. God has told us that we will have trials and tribulations, and we will be strengthened by them. This period of uncertainty, this time of totally changing up everything we know, it's a blessing in disguise because it is a storm we are walking through, and our children are learning how to adjust and how to reach out to others in different formats. I know that there are a lot of situations that are not good. A lot of children who are in situations where they are hurt and they are hungry. And I have every desire to help them. I am desperately praying for them because I know what they're going through from my experiences teaching in an inner city school for several years. Their lives are in turmoil right now. Those are where my heart is broken. So if my own situation becomes a blessing, even though it's completely changed in this time, then I can open my door of my heart to reach out to those others, to encourage others, to help others. If I'm focused on the sadness that I feel and any kind of discouragement from this distance learning or from this announcement that the rest of the year we're finishing this, then I'm not as open to helping or as able to help. And I learned this lesson through many times reaching other families and helping them through uncertainty, and also a great uncle of mine who has a heart for serving others. Putting others first rather than our own situations. Because, I'm just going to say it, I guarantee there are individuals who have far harder storms they are walking through right now than missing their senior year or than learning from home on a computer. We can get through this, everyone. It is totally not what we expected, but you will be stronger. You will have memories. You will have learned lessons and scenarios and people and all sorts of things that you've never imagined. Take it all in. March full steam ahead. It's going to be an amazing trip for the rest of this school year, and we can do this. Let's stay positive and build each other up. And I'm here for help. If you're a parent that's struggling with teaching your child at home, following lesson plans, if you're one of my own students in my own families, please reach out to me. I am happy to help, and I love seeing the growth and the amazing experiences that you guys are having. Let's do this together and stay positive.